What's up guys, welcome back to another video and thank you for being here. In this video, we're going to review the straight to funded account from Tradeify. I'll tell you what it is, who is it for, and I'll go through all the rules that you need to keep in mind when you're trading these type of accounts. And I'll also share with you the current promotion that they're running so you can take advantage of that if you are planning on getting anything from Tradeify. So before we get started, just a quick reminder, if you like the information presented in this video, please don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you would like to support me, and let's go ahead and get started. So what is a straight to funded account from Tradeify? It's pretty simple. It's just allowing you to skip all the challenges and evaluations, and it lets you start or begin on a simulated funded account immediately. And by doing that, it allows the trader to start on a simulated funded account right away, where any money that they earn since the start counts towards the profit in their account, where they can request to withdraw it. Moving on to who is this account exactly for, because these accounts, as you guys know, are a little bit pricey, so I would hate for you to go and dump some money in it and you just blow it just like any other evaluation accounts. So when you are purchasing these accounts, you got to make sure that you are the type of trader that have a working strategy and you have some set of rules that you follow on a daily basis whenever you trade. And the most important thing is you make sure that you are a profitable trader before getting any of these straight to funded account, so you're just not wasting money. Next is we're going to talk about why these accounts exist, and to understand why these accounts exist and why do traders prefer these type of accounts, we got to go back to the evaluation accounts. Why do evaluations accounts kind of suck, or why do people don't like evaluations accounts? First thing is that they're tired of trading evaluations, earning profits and making money, and at the end of the day, it's just a test for them to pass to move to the simulated funded account. Another common reason is that they're typically rushing the evaluation accounts and they end up blowing it instead of passing it, instead of practicing and putting in the test whatever they learned, all the patience and all of the good habits that they learned. So they end up rushing the evaluation or the challenge because they're not making any real money from it, and they end up blowing the accounts. Another common reason is they gain bad habits from trading evaluations accounts or challenges because a lot of reasons. So starting off of over leveraging. When you are trading evaluation account or a challenge account, all you're thinking about is how you can pass it fast so you can move on to the funded phase and start making money, and that money that you make will be counted towards your payout and stuff like that. So sometimes they end up over leveraging and risking more than they should be risking. Another common reason is over trading, because they want to pass it really fast. They keep over trading and they keep taking low quality setups. Some of them fail, some of them wins, but at the end of the day, they just over trading, which is bad habits that you pick up while you're trading the evaluations accounts. Although evaluations accounts cost less than straight to funded account, and it can be a good reason for a low cost of entry towards trading. Next is FOMO. Whenever you're trading evaluations accounts, again, you want to pass it as fast as possible. And when you're sitting in front of the chart and waiting for your setups, you keep calculating in your head some demo trades and looking into how the candle moves. And sometimes you get a higher volatility in the market, with one candle moving $50 and $60 and $70 in 1 minute candles. And a lot of times you start getting FOMO. You blame yourself for not jumping in that candle, and you could have passed the account in one candle and call it a day. And a lot of other situations just like this get created from FOMO trading, which is the fear of missing out. And these are bad habits that I personally faced while trading evaluations accounts. Another thing that a lot of people don't like evaluations accounts is because all of these factors that we talked about so far, they mess up your psychology and your mindset for just waiting and getting just good quality setups instead trying to pass the challenge really quick. And even if you pass the challenge really fast, those bad habits transfer with you to the live funded or the simulated funded accounts, and you start thinking about that you passed the trading evaluation really quick. Why can't you just do similar trades to just boost the profit in the account a little bit up and make buffer so you can trade more confidently and more patiently and more slowly, and that ends up costing you blowing the account up or blowing the funded account up. Next is unrealistic P&Ls, and this is one of the factors that when you're trading evaluations accounts, you over leverage, and some people over leverage just to pass the account really fast and get to the profit target, which create an unrealistic P&L in their head that they can make if they continue doing what they did during the evaluation accounts. And they think that they beat the market and that they figured it out, but it turns out that when they move to the funded phase and they try to do stupid moves, uncalculated moves, just like the evaluations accounts, they end up blowing the simulated funded accounts as well. So now you understand all of these aspects and all these different factors. You know what these accounts are meant for, you know why people prefer these accounts and all of that. Now we're gonna move to the prices of these accounts. So Tradeify has 4 different sizes of these straight to funded accounts, and these prices you see are the current prices, which are typical, but these are without the promotion that they're currently running. And if you want to get yourself one of these accounts, I would love from you guys, if you would like to support me, you can use the link down in the description below. If you're planning on getting anything in general from Tradeify, please use the link down in the description below, and during the checkout page you can put the current promo code that is currently active, which MAR, and this will end at the end of this month, at the end of March. And just a quick note guys, if you just put the discount code during the checkout and not click on my link down in the description below, you will still be getting the discount, but you will not be supporting me. Just keep that in mind if you would like to support me, and if you are planning on getting one of those accounts anyway, why not to just click on the link down in the description below so it counts, which will help me and I'll be much appreciated. And here are the current prices if you are plugging in that discount code and use the link down in the description below. You'll be getting a 25k for just 244 bucks, 331 bucks for a 50k account, 440 bucks for a 100k account, and $510 if you are getting 150k accounts. And now we're gonna move to all the rules that you need to keep in mind when you are trading these accounts. So starting off, here are all the rules that you need to keep in mind, and these are the different type of accounts on the top here with the prices so you have a reference to them. So starting with the max position size, it all varies between 1 mini on the 25k account, and it goes all the way up to 15 minis on the 150k accounts. And remember guys, it's 1 mini or 10 micro. So for the 25k, it's 1 mini or 10 micros. On the 150k account, it's 15 minis or 150 micros, which is humongous size. Moving to the daily loss limit, there is no daily loss limit on the 25k account, and on the 50k account it's 1250, and it goes all the way up to 3,750 bucks on the 150k account. The max loss limit, which is a hard breach, by the way guys, on the daily loss limit, if you accidentally hit that limit on the daily loss limit, that would be a soft breach, which it would lock your account for the rest of the day and it will open back up the next day. Moving to the max loss limit on these accounts, and this one will give you a hard breach of course. On the 25k is $1,000 and $2,000 on the 50k account, and it goes all the way up to $6,000 on the 150k account. Moving to the max funded accounts that you can have and you can trade all at once on Tradeify, and the answer is 5 accounts total. The drawdown type is an end of day trailing drawdown across the board on any size accounts. Scaling plan, they do not have any scaling plan across the board, any size accounts. Can you trade the news on these accounts? And the answer is yes, on any size accounts. Can you micro scalp? And if you don't know what micro scalping is, it's basically taking profit consistently less than 5 points. And the answer is yes, you can micro scalp less than 5 points, but your trades have to be longer than 5 seconds, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people can achieve. Moving on to the DCA, dollar cost average. Can you add to the position or take off positions when you are trading these type of accounts? And the answer is yes, you can DCA, you can average in, you can do whatever you want on these type of accounts. The profit splits, as far as I know, you can keep 100% for the first $15,000, but after that they will keep 10% and they will give you 90% of profit split, which is still really good profit split. Now, all we're going to talk about is qualification for payout. And we're going to start with the minimum trading days. You have to trade 10 trading days to be eligible for a payout. The second qualification is you have to meet a 20% consistency rule. And that basically means that the max profit that you can make in one day must be less or equal to 20% of the total profit that you have in the account. And if you need more details and more explanation about what the consistency rule is and keeping 20% consistency rule is, I made a video on the consistency rule with a free calculator that you can download. I'll link it on the top right corner of the screen, and it will explain to you what the consistency rule is and how you can download the free calculator and calculate your own profits so you can make sure if you are meeting the consistency rule and eligible for a payout, or how much more money you need to keep on making in order to become eligible for and meet that consistency rule. Next is the minimum withdrawal on these accounts is $1,000 across the board, any size accounts. Even if you're getting a 25k account, the minimum withdrawal is $1,000. Now, here is what you need to know because it's really important. The payout profit goal. How much do you need to make on every single size of these accounts in order to become eligible for a payout? And on a 25k account, you have to make $1,500 to be eligible for your first payout. Because when you make $1,500, your minimum withdrawal is $1,000. They want to make sure you have a buffer left in the account so you can keep trading that account, which in this case would be the $500 on a 25k account for the first payout. But then it gets a bit easier and they reduce the amount. For the second payout, you have to only make $1,000 more to be eligible for that payout, and so on and so forth. And on the 50k account, same scenario. For the first payout, you have to make $3,000, and the second payout, you have to make $2,000, and so on and so forth, with the same minimum withdrawal of $1,000. And on the 150k account, you have to make $9,000 to be eligible for the first payout, with a minimum withdrawal of $1,000. Every payout you make, the payout profit goal goes down, and it goes to $3,000 on the third payout that you request. We're gonna talk about the withdrawal limit, but before that, I want to let you know the payout window. That is when you are allowed to request your payout. And they have 3 different periods. They have between the 1st of the month through the 4th of the month. You're allowed to request your payout, or the 11th through the 14th, or the 21st through the 24th. Now, how much can you withdraw from every account size? The 25k account allows you to withdraw a max of $1,000 and it caps at $1,000. The 50k account allows you to withdraw $2,000 and it caps at $2,500. And then it goes all the way up to $3,000 on the 150k account, but it caps at $3,500. Now, when are you able to move from a simulated funded phase to a live environment funded phase? And that is determined by Tradeify. After every single payout that you request, they will review your account, your risk management, how you treat it, and all of that. But typically, and usually the most common, is that they will review a deepened performance of your account after the 4th payout, and then they will decide if they can move you to the live funded environment or keep you a little bit more longer on the simulated funded account. The payout methods that you can take and withdraw money from these accounts and from Tradeify, they have Rise, ACH, or crypto. And lastly, the platforms that they provide on Tradeify are Tradeovate, TradingView, and NinjaTrader. And that's basically all the rules that you have to keep in mind when you are trading this account type. And that's basically it, guys. Once again, if you would like to support me and utilize the current promotion that they're running, you can get these accounts with promotions of 35% off on a 50k account or 30% off any other size accounts. If you would like to support me and use this promotion to your advantage, please use the link down in the description below and use code MAR, and that is available till the end of the 31st of March. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you all so much for making it till the end of this video. Again, if you like the video and the information presented in this video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to support me, and share it to your friends if you think it would benefit them. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.